All right, let's everybody exhale. Let's just bring it down a notch because we know how you were feeling because we were feeling the same thing. You wanted to hammer this team. You were waiting for this team to lose it to that stinking Colorado Rockies team. But it didn't happen tonight, did it? Because of Edmundo Sosa and a little bit Diego Otedgi. Just a little on the translation. Ben Davis, I'm Michael Barkann as we welcome you to Phillies Postgame Live, presented by our friends at Cure Auto Insurance. In a moment, Ruben Amaro Jr. from the ballpark. Ben, let's talk about it. I mean, it's the elephant in the room. Aaron Nola struggled, even if it was the first inning, gives up 3 runs on the home run. Stayed with it, though, and then the team got him back in. Yeah, he was really good, and it was nice to see the team battle back, like you just said. Aaron Nola gave up that 3-run homer, two doinks before the 3-run homer that McMahon had, but he settled down, gave him 7 strong innings, saved that bullpen a little bit. Sir Anthony looked great. Alvarado's on a different planet right now, just completely different planet. But what was very encouraging for me is some of the at-bats that these guys had tonight. And that was huge. After the disappointing loss last night with the 11 strikeouts, they came out tonight and they had some at-bats where they just seemingly just trying to put the ball in play and not have to walk back to the dugout dragging your bat. They did that tonight and they come out with a W. All right, let's go across the street right now and check in with the former general manager of this fine team, Ruben Amaro Jr., who called tonight's game with Tom McCarthy. Rube, you got to calm down the fandom. I know they won tonight. We should just be elated and overjoyed. They've now won 2 out of 3. They've now won 4 out of 6. They're still a team with a losing record right now, and we're trying to shake off last night's loss still. So how do you put this in perspective with this Phillies team tonight?
Well, this is a much better team than their record as far as I'm concerned. I know that they have not played consistent baseball, but there's a lot to unpack with this game, and it could have been very easy for them to just go ahead and roll over after being down 3 runs in that first inning with that home run by McMahon. But Aaron Nola did a heck of a job of settling things down. He only gave up 4 base runners after that first inning, and one of them was eliminated by a double play, or a couple of them were. I just think he just did a super job of kind of slowing things down. And as Ben said, I think some of the at-bats after the first time through with Noah Davis, I think they got caught onto him a little bit and started making much better contact and much better at-bats.
Tip your cap was a good comeback.
Yeah, you know what I think is important to note is the passion that this team has, and we said it last year. Certainly Rob Thompson talked about it last year, and that's not nothing. With the way they play baseball, they're excited to score runs that go ahead. They're excited to win ball games. It's not ho-hum, no big deal. They know what it means to win a game, and they're certainly trying.
Yeah, they have a lot of passion in the way they play. They have a lot of pride in the way they play. It's a very professional ball club. They're a team that literally look themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, I have to be better. And they right the ship because that professionalism goes a long way. They're not just some yahoos that just show up to make a paycheck. This is a team that believes in themselves. They believe in each other, and they go about it the right way. These guys work. They just don't show up at 6 o'clock, put their uniform on, and head out and start stretching.
Yeah.
This is a team that gets their work in.
Professionalism's one thing, but to have the juice, to have the passion, to show up every single day and do it, to be excited and happy and love what you're doing, that's what they do, and you can see it.
Yeah, I think their fear of failure, I think they take it to a whole different. I mean, you have MVPs on this team. You have perennial all-stars. But I think them as a whole, their fear of failure, as opposed to wanting to be the best, I think that really drives them. It's a really driving force behind it.
I'm feeling a whole lot better about this win than I was when we started the program. I really am. They've won 2 out of 3 and 4 out of 6. What do you think, Rob? Rob Thompson. What do you think? He's got a smile on his face. I bet to start, Rob Thompson is smiling. Here we go.
After that was a rocky start in the first inning, kind of like his old self. Then after, what did you?
Who, Noah? Yeah, I thought he was great all night. I thought his curveball was better. Got ahead of hitters. In the first inning, he gave up kind of 2 blue hits, and then got a fastball up to McMahon, and he just kind of clipped him. But I thought he was great. I thought all our pitching was good. Sir Anthony was outstanding, and Alvarado just keeps doing his thing, and I thought it was great. And yes, it was great to have Sosa back.
You guys have been high on Sosa from day one when he got here. What did you see in him when he got here that sort of led to that opinion?
Well, it was really originally the defense. I mean, he's an elite defender. And K. Long saw some stuff that he might be able to help him with his offense, and he has. He's gotten better. He's stayed back, and he's not chasing as much as he did when he first got here. He's keeping his head still, and he's becoming an offensive force. I thought his first at bat had a chance to go out off the bat, but I don't know whether it got caught up in the wind or what. But when he's in there, he's playing well.
Is there like an extra energy he seems to bring for the team?
Yeah, he does. He does all the thing and all that stuff, and he's flying around the field, and he has a lot of fun when he's playing. You guys know him. He's a wonderful guy and very quiet, but when he's on the field, it's electric.
You guys didn't see a lot of pitches for those first 3 innings, and then kind of were more patient in that fourth. Do you think that made a difference in making them work a lot?
Yeah, I think once we got to the second time through, it's tough sometimes when you've never seen a guy. You see it on tape, but until you see it live, it's different. Once we got the second time through, we're a little more patient, expecting a little bit more. First time through, we're just kind of pounding the ball into the ground, but I thought we had good at bats after the third inning, and we had some opportunities to score.
You had to like the way he took advantage of the errors and balks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought we just kept being resilient, and that's what this club is sort of made up about. We just kept after it, taking advantage of their mistakes, and pitched well, played good defense, couple of big double plays. Sosa makes the play in the ninth on the leaping grab. It was a good ball game all the way around.
Where did JT say that ball got him in the fourth inning?
I think it was just nicked him, yeah, but it did get him.
Does he score there in the eighth if he doesn't take third on that ball left field?
Well, if Profar lays out, he does. Yeah, but we're just trying to put some pressure on him with one out, and Brad's a guy that you can take advantage of, and JT did a good job.
Fourth game in a row, you guys have given up a first inning home run, all with guys on base. Good to scrap back the way you did today.
Yeah, and Nola showed a lot of poise and his toughness by just shutting them down after that. He stayed the course and stayed poised and got him out.
It's the third time this week you guys have done that, faltered in stronger than Nola. Testament to them, is it anything they can work on, just leaving one pitch in the first inning, or is it just a testament that they buckle down after that?
Yeah, I think it's more about, staying poised and keep competing and stay with your game plan and don't try to do too much. Just keep pitching.
The Phillies bullpen was resplendent tonight. Sir Anthony Dominguez and Jose Alvarado. Jose getting his third save, Dominguez getting the win, and Ben Davis. Tom McCarthy pointed something out during the broadcast that Sir Anthony has pitched much better lately than his ERA would indicate. He came in tonight's game with an ERA pushing 11. But over his last appearances, he's been great. Jose Alvarado, 9 1/3 innings pitched. He hasn't given up a run.
Or a walk.
Or a walk.
This year. He was both those guys, their average fastball tonight was 98.9 miles per hour. 98.9. From both sides. Righty, obviously, with Sir Anthony, lefty, Jose Alvarado. It is a dynamic duo, and Sir Anthony's going to be just fine. Believe me, he'll be just fine. But it was a perfect recipe from a pitching standpoint to win a ball game. You get 7 out of your starter, and then bring in these two guys just throwing fireballs, and they have the off speed to coincide with their heater. It's a recipe for success.
Yeah.